Hola chicos, estoy disfrutando mi verano aquí en Oaxaca, pero en unos días tengo mi próximo viaje a Texas. I'm really enjoying my first full summer here in Oaxaca, spending time playing with Huki, getting outdoors, in nature, and best of all, setting up my art studio. I've been working to finish a few pieces before my trip to Texas, and wanted to show you a little bit about my process. There's some wood that I found in a wood pile out in the yard, and a piece in progress. You can see how I've cut the pieces of wood to create the frame. There's the pruning saw that I'm working with. It's really basic. An unframed piece. And after I cut the pieces of wood, I cover them with spray paint to give them this really nice antiqued finish. And then I've got my first piece that's finished. You can see the frame that's constructed around the collage. I've worked with more refined framing for some time, so I thought it'd be really cool to make some frames that are more basic, that are just made with hand tools. So that's how I got to these works that I'm creating. I really like them, and I like the contrast they're going to present when I show them side by side with the more finished, clean gallery style framing. Huki likes to help me around the studio. Her specialty is digging holes in the ground and looking cute. When I'm in the studio, it often feels like the work is making itself, that I'm just the vehicle by which it's happening. That's called the flow state, when you're completely immersed in a satisfying activity. How do I get into that flow state? Well, years of meditation have helped me to relax my mind, to be in my present moment experience. That helps to remove distractions. My studio situation has always felt something like a handyman's workshop. The way I use all of the spaces around me, the table, the wall, the floor, to complete my work. All of it gives me a good challenge. Doing something you enjoy, something which gives you a challenge and causes you to grow your skill set, helps you to get into the flow state as well.
Just a little bit of paint to cover up the nails that I just put on the frame.
I love being in my studio making art and refining my technique. When I'm making art, the flow state feels like out of chaos, my work emerges spontaneously.
So I cut the wood for the frames, and now I'm just gluing them into place with resistol. It's a super strong glue. I had to spray the edge where the lip is showing, so it will be the same color as the rest of the frame. I glue it into place, and then I add a couple of nails, and we're good to go. There it is, the finished piece. I wanted these to have the feel of altarpieces, like retablos that people put in their homes, or you might see in an old church somewhere. Voila! I finished 2 pieces.
And with that, I packed my bag to get ready for my trip to Texas to put on some art shows in Dallas and Houston.